Well, thank you so much for being here today. I have served on the Autism Task Force for the past 2 years, so I have really spent some quality time among you, your families, and have heeded your words. And I am more convinced than ever that our response to this growing emergency is insufficient. I think that has to be the conclusion from all the work that we have done to this point. You're here because you know that. You're here because your families are affected by it, whether it's your child, whether it's yourself, whether you're a caregiver or an advocate. You have seen that when we do not address the issues related to autism, that we in fact are doing a disservice to all Minnesotans. One of the things I have come to understand is just how important early intervention is. As we look at the growing costs associated with special education, it's one of the areas that is of most concern as we fund public education. One of the factors with regard to our special ed costs is that we do not do early intervention. So, for example, I know that when you intervene with a child with autism when they're at 2 years old or 3 years old, and when you do the kind of intensive therapy that they require and that we know makes a difference, that in fact you allow that child to enter kindergarten ready to learn, and they may very well not even end up on a special ed track. Isn't that what we owe all our children? Don't we owe them the opportunity to have a high quality public education? And if we can do something at age 3 and age 4 and age 2 that will allow them to do that, that's what we have to do. I have spent time with the various physicians on these task force and have asked the questions about why. Why is this growing? I have heard that some of the reasons that we think it, that as a result of, say, people talk about vaccines, and we've been told that isn't the case. And so then we have to continue to ask, what is it? What is it that is causing this disease to be so rampant and to continue to grow? And so I would also urge each of us to demand more funds for research. Are there environmental factors? If so, what are they? What can we do to stop it? We have to ask those questions. We have to be willing to put funding towards discovering the answers, and then we also have to have the political courage to do what's right. Yes, some of those intensive therapies are high cost, but if they provide the outcomes we're looking for, if they in fact give our children the best chance for success, then isn't that the low-cost alternative for the long run? It may be high cost today, but if we can address those issues early so that those children are not in our special ed system all the way through and in fact dealing with being a young adult and not able to find work or to assimilate into a productive, high-quality life, those costs are borne by all of us. So that's what I would urge all of us to be united in our vocal support for doing what's right at age 2, age 3, age 4, so that we give every child the best opportunity for success. Thank you.